What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the No Home Thoughts podcast.
Yeah, I'm back. Bro.
And we're here for another one. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it, man.
You want to talk about this NBA stuff?
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah, we took a break from sports for a while. So for those who don't know, this started off as sports.
Sorry, woman.
It started off as a sports podcast.
Yeah.
We gotta get back into it because it's a lot that's happened, a whole lot.
Yes, too much. We gotta address some of these.
And it's funny because as I was walking up to come in the door to do this podcast, Russell Westbrook was traded to the Houston Rockets for Chris Paul and what, 2 first-round draft picks?
2 first-round
and 2 pick swaps.
Yeah. Me.
I don't think that does anything, to be honest with you. I mean, clearly it was a problem.
No, I think
with Harden and Westbrook, even though, as you said, Harden and Chris Paul tried to undersell it. Why'd they trade him?
I didn't know it was no. Yeah,
why'd they trade him?
Come on, man. They got him first thing smoking out of there. They was looking to trade him. It's different than when somebody wanting to be traded. Yeah. They was looking. On
top of the fact Westbrook was available, Houston jumped right on that.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Harden was like, "Yeah, go get my man."
Yeah,
go get my man.
Listen, but it just didn't work out. Like I think Chris Paul.
I mean, they didn't win a championship, but I wouldn't say it didn't work out. Like, I mean, obviously the goal is to win a championship.
That's what I was about to say.
I mean, but that means no team in the league is working out, and they all need to be traded.
No, but at least they was working towards something. Like they
were working towards something. They took the Warriors to Game 7. They should have won, but Chris Paul got injured.
That was 2 years ago.
Okay, that wasn't that long ago. You acting like 2 years ago was 10 years ago.
Okay, well, you're only as good as your last.
Oh no, we're not doing that. You just love to just repeat the same phrase over and over. You're only as good as your last.
How did they do the last?
So that means nobody else won but the Raptors. So everybody need to break it up because they're only as good as their last. They all lost.
No, because if they do better next year, then
the Sixers didn't do better next year. After 2 years ago, they lost in the second round 2 years in a row. So they need to break that team up.
Yeah.
Oh, these so ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I started with the coach. Get rid of him. There's a couple little pieces. I'm not here to talk about the season. There's so many better teams.
Oh no, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there is not.
I don't mean better teams as in. They're better. I'm talking.
So what does better mean?
Better moves. I'm sorry.
Better moves as such as what?
Like trades, like the Russell. That of course that's more important to talk about. Westbrook going to Houston.
That is not that important. I'm sorry. I think a lot of blockbusters that happen in the NBA are so overrated.
Well, that one. Okay, so what that tells me is OKC really
is starting over.
I mean, really.
They starting over.
They was tough. I mean, I'm talking about from the Kevin. From Kevin Durant, Baca,
that's on
Russell,
them. That's on them.
Harden.
That's on them. Because they quit. We talked about this. Because the NBA owners are greedy. They're billionaires, and they gotta have every penny they can get. Because you talking about. They were faced with having the luxury tax because they had to choose between paying Serge Ibaka or paying James Harden or paying them both and being a luxury cap team and paying that luxury penalty. So what? You're a billionaire. You got it.
I'm paying that penalty.
I'm paying that penalty. I'm keeping Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, and James Harden.
Who knows at this point? Like you know what I mean? Would Durant would have left?
No, he wouldn't have. Because remember when he had that burner account controversy, he accidentally signed in under his name instead of the fake name and was like, why should I stay there? It was just me and Russ. Well, you wouldn't have said that if it was you, Russ, Harden, and anybody. That team would have eventually won. It would have.
No, it definitely was. It was because that Golden State series was like
they eventually broke through and they broke that whole thing up. But how do you feel about? All right, obviously it's over for OKC because they traded Paul George. He went to the Clippers. They traded Westbrook. How you feel about Houston's chances now? Because you're talking about two very ball-dominant guards. Very ball-dominant guards. If they thought, even though Chris Paul maybe not off the court. Chris Paul and Harden were able to coexist on the court together because they did gel some. Russell Westbrook is Chris Paul ×2 when it comes to him needing the ball in his hands.
I know, but they played together. Just let's keep that in mind.
That was 6-man James Harden. That wasn't. I'm an MVP too.
Yeah, because truthfully, they go neck to neck when it comes to MVP.
Yeah, I'm an MVP too. I can get triple doubles too. He was close. He didn't get it, but he was damn close.
I don't know.
That's gonna be interesting to see.
I don't know. Like I just don't.
What do they do? Do they stagger their minutes? I mean, obviously they're gonna play together at some point, but like they can't play 30 minutes together. It's gotta be.
I think you start them together.
Of course, yeah.
And
finish them together.
Yeah, of course, finishing. You definitely. So middle. Like you might take one of them out
at
before
like
the second
7-minute mark, the first quarter,
like that, and then
swap them out.
Yeah.
But now we get to see how much of a coach. What's his name is Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni.
Wow, dang. He's very good with guards. He's very good with guards. Very good with guards. He's got a history of being very good with guards.
Telling them to keep shooting?
No, just in general, running the offense and making them look good in his offense. But
okay,
no, it's the truth. Now he's got two of the best. I mean, Chris Paul was one of the best, but he was getting up there in age, and he wasn't exactly, and he was always injured. He wasn't exactly the same player, but.
Okay, I guess I gotta take your word for it. I mean,
I'm just saying. My word, his history speaks for itself.
Right. Well. Okay.
When it comes to him and guards.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take that. But no, I don't think it's no big from Russell. I don't know. Like, because Chris Paul, I mean, he's not Westbrook, but like you said, both ball dominant, huh?
Athletically, like that's because he has it in other places. He's a way more efficient shooter. Way more efficient.
Chris Paul is.
Yeah. Way more efficient.
He missed a lot of games.
He does. Durability is an issue, but
yeah. So Westbrook very rare missed games.
He missed a lot of shots.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like a 29% 3-point shooter.
He had to take a lot of them because he had to.
He had to.
He ain't got to do that now.
He had to.
Yeah, at OKC he had to.
I don't think he had to.
Huh, Russ? It was like that.
No. He was still taking them shots when Paul George was there.
No, he was. But between them two, they was the only ones that's putting the shots up.
They are the only ones. That team is.
So you gotta kind of like, you know how I go. What AI used to say. They give me the ball last 3 seconds of the shot clock.
What supposed to do?
And then what you want me to do? You know what I mean?
But don't think about he's not at his athletic peak as he was a couple years ago. So I would have loved to see that Russell Westbrook with James Harden, because he's not. His game isn't going to get better with age.
That's true. Russell Westbrook, he was built like speed. You know what I mean?
Speed,
like that's
athleticism.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God. I mean,
and all heart. Relentlessness.
They're gonna be good, but I just think that like the cream, I can't really say because there's a whole lot of other moves. So you still have they had the Clippers.
You got them number one team?
No.
Who's number one?
I don't know. Because the thing about it is, it's just so much happened. Like you got, of course, you never can count out the champs. Well, the former champs.
Yeah.
So you can never count them out. Then you got LeBron, which is the Lakers. You can't count him out.
Well, now that he cried his AD to his team, you can't count him out.
Yeah, I mean, you can say whatever you want.
That's the truth.
Yeah, hey, help is on the way.
That's the truth. I mean? Like, say whatever I want. He cried his way to get AD on the team.
And he got it.
And he got it. And he got a whole lot of other problems to deal with too. And those problems start with the team that plays in the same arena as him.
I'm thinking about
Utah. They did a very good job bringing in Mike Conley and Bogdanovic, because he's a shooter. He's 6'8". He's going to give them some defensive
He got the defensive. What's the boy name?
They got Rudy Gobert.
Of
course, it all starts with Donovan Mitchell.
So he's a nice, tough little player.
So that team's going to be a whole lot better.
I just think that it might come down to not enough.
What, for Utah?
Yeah. Because it just, you know what I mean?
I don't know, because we saw Portland make it as far as they did.
They lucked up.
No, I don't think they lucked up. They took care of business with OKC.
Well, they can beat OKC.
I'm saying, like, remember the year before, it was getting swept by, who was it? Who swept them? Denver?
Portland? No.
Yeah.
No.
Who got swept by?
Probably Golden State. It was Golden State.
Was it Golden State?
But no, they ain't sweep them, though. They always get them at 6.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was always like the kryptonite. It was like, damn, here we go with, them Bulls.
Yeah.
But they don't have to worry about that no more. So,
KD went to Brooklyn.
Yeah. And even even if he did come back, it's still, he ain't playing this year. So,
Achilles injury going to sit him down for a while.
Portland did just sign somebody that was big.
What? They traded for Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, that was a halfway decent. He just made too much money.
It's a decent move because Nurkic is going to be going for a while.
Yeah,
and he gives them a defensive presence. They just need. It'd be better if he had some more offensive game to him.
I know.
Then Portland would be definitely
like if they could get that wing player. Like if you could take a Jimmy.
No, I just think if Hassan Whiteside was like, he ain't gotta be as good, but if he had the offensive.
Like Embiid.
Like if he had some.
Because he got that look, but he just ain't got no moves. He ain't got nothing. Y'all made me curse just there.
he ain't got no moves or nothing.
So he was just big. And he can play defense.
He's very good at defense, but if he has some type of...
Do you really know how to play defense? I mean, he's just big. Athletic.
That's an attribute.
I mean, that's
you can't
true.
teach tall.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got...
You got D-Lo, what they keep calling this bull, D-Lo. I don't know when he got
Russell.
Yeah. I don't...
With the Warriors. So that helps him out because he gets to play... the wing, the second fiddle to Steph while Clay mends up.
When Clay come back, then what?
They talking about trading him. Well, I don't know about when Clay comes back, but they still talk about having D'Angelo Russell there, and then he's just trade bait for what? I don't know. He's a commodity. Well, at this point, he's a commodity. Let's see how he looks but he can only flourish in that system.
Why they let go Sean Livingston? They just cut him.
Old.
Damn.
Old?
Yeah. He was a matchup problem. Like that first championship.
Yeah, but
I mean that mid range. Like, damn, man, get a hand up like I do. When you look at him, you just think of like length, like Kevin Durant, but
extremely long.
And he's long.
And he was a mid range marksman.
Oh my God. Kill you. You forget all about
that team is their championship window done, or did D'Angelo Russell open it up a little bit because they got
they still in because they still have the players. They never really had a big man.
No.
They still got Draymond. Damn, they don't have Iguodala.
Yeah,
but they got like those other little players. What's the dude named Looney Tune, or what is it called, Looney? And there's another one. They got the little shooter boy Cook.
I think he went to
who Cook?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God!
He went to L.A.
And then it's another little player too. It's another little player, like a little wing player. I can't think of his name right offhand, but another little wing player.
Trying to look up where he's at right now.
Yeah. He was a nice little shooter. And they got a little role play.
Yeah, he plays for the Lakers. Yeah, I thought I seen him sign with the Lakers. Yep. Yeah, that team is going through a whole transformation. Well, Clay gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah, that's not
KD
good.
Gone.
That's not good.
They lost some.
They might went from sugar to
no. I saw that on NBA something.
That's gonna be tough.
The Bulls said I think his name Bobby Marks. He was like, yeah, I don't see them making the playoffs. What? Like,
now they gonna make the playoffs.
Come on, man. Like,
but it's gonna. They're not going. We ain't looking at a 79 and 73 and 9.
Hell no.
But they gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. Now, what spot they gonna be at?
And who he had ahead of him? He might have had like Sacramento in front of him. But Sacramento, I like their team, but they losing Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, I know that's not like a big thing,
right?
But he added some defensive versatility to that team because they're not overpowering offensively. I mean, they got Buddy Hield. What's his name? Starting to come into his own. De'Aaron Fox. They got Marvin Bagley, but it's not like those are transcendent offensive superstars.
I know they good. Still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're pretty good. So
7 seed.
I feel like they would need some more defensive.
But what about the Nuggets? Because the Nuggets.
Oh, the Nuggets. I think they're going to be the number 1 seed in the West.
I think they was the number 1 seed this year.
I think they're going to be the number 1 seed again.
Yeah. That team is actually tough. That team is tough. It's built. That team is definitely built.
Through.
I just think the reason why they lost, just no experience. Like they was getting their feet wet.
Yeah.
But I think now.
But I really want I want to take that back. I really like the Clippers. I really like the Clippers a lot. Yeah.
Why?
Kawhi. You know who won the chip, right?
Okay.
That's why.
I seen them lose championships too.
You seen them lose how many?
He lost to Miami.
And then he beat Miami.
Yeah, he lost.
Okay. But he didn't run and go. Well, this time he did. But he didn't.
No, really, he did.
He didn't. No, this time he did.
What you mean? Because he went to the Clippers?
Yeah. This run. Whatever he gets here, he ran and went and get somebody.
Oh, okay.
Come play with me. Yeah. But he
didn't need it. So it's not like.
Apparently he did.
He just won a chip.
He did win a chip.
And he did it with beating the cream of the crop.
And he did. But then
now I get
after a flurry of moves, he went and did that.
But now it just seemed like I can do what I want now.
Yeah, he earned that right because for he put that entire team on his back. He beat the up and coming young guns, the Sixers. Then he beat the MVP.
He dominated them.
Well, they were down 0-2, and then they won 4 straight. And then he went and beat the defending champions.
Because I called this series over. I took the Bucks.
Yeah.
We was right on this damn podcast. Yeah. And I said, it's over.
I was like,
yeah. And then they didn't win again.
Another game.
Tracy McGrady.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
Feels good to get out the second round.
Yeah,
or the first round.
Yeah, feels good to get out the first round. Oh, and he thought so.
Yeah, and when they got out the first round, he wasn't playing. That was the Rockets.
Yeah.
But no, you said why? He's a all-around player and a defensive player.
They still got Beverly?
So is Paul George.
Oh, man.
They got Patrick Beverly. Guess what? You could sit them both down, Paul George and Kawhi, and get a rest. You couldn't do that.
That's a lot.
You couldn't do that in Toronto. Because remember, in Toronto, he had to play damn near every minute.
Yeah.
Now you can sit them both down. Guess who's coming off the bench? The 6th man of the year, Lou Will.
Yeah, Lou Will.
Yeah, and I'm calling. They need to change the 6th man award to the Lou Williams award. Like,
yeah,
it's his.
Yeah.
He's the.
Well, he the new Jason Terry.
No.
No, not Jason Terry.
He's Lou Williams.
Jamal Crawford.
No, he's Lou
Jamal
Williams.
Crawford earned that award for a long time.
He had a couple. I think Lou got more than him.
Yeah, Lou Williams.
It's Lou's award. It's Lou's award.
Yeah, I mean,
shut it down.
He shouldn't even be on the bench.
Nah, he feels comfortable.
Like Ginobili. You know how Ginobili.
He feels comfortable in his role. He's a 6 man.
No, I mean it is a problem.
And then a terrible. Well, I wouldn't say terrible, but they got Landry Shamet from the Sixers. He shot the ball last year. Overall, I think he shot at about 40.5% from 3-point. I think with the Clippers, he shot about 44%.
That's not bad.
And he's a rookie. He can't play a lick of defense, but you can try. But you don't gotta play much defense when you got Patrick Beverly, Kawhi Leonard.
You got good perimeter.
Yeah.
And it's just like the Cowboys' offensive line.
And then Montrezl Harrell, he's
don't cut me off the next time.
He's like the new age.
Don't cut me off like that. Don't cut me off like that.
We talking about basketball.
No, I'm just saying.
He's like the new.
You can be good. You could be good. You could be bad next to good players, and then everybody think you good. I'm saying that's how Cowboys offensive line. A lot of those guys wasn't really that good. It was just other players was good. Outshine enough that it.
Yeah, we could talk about how the Cowboys aren't that good some other time.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that.
Well, I'm a Pacers fan. Right? That's my number one team.
That's your number one team.
My number one.
No, you don't get to have number one. You have a team and that's it.
No, that's not my number one team.
You get a team.
I rep the Sixers too.
You get one team. And that's it. You don't get multiple teams.
You can't take.
Why don't you just be a fan of the whole NBA? Why don't you be the fan of the team that wins the championship? You a Raptors fan. That's your number 17?
I don't like the Raptors. It's not part of the United States. I was rooting for every team against Toronto. It's not part of the United States. People say that basketball originated in Toronto. I don't care. I never played basketball in Toronto.
So it's about you.
Yeah, it's about me. Okay. I mean, shout out to Kyle. I wanted Kyle to win.
Well, Kyle played for the Toronto Raptors. So
yeah.
In order for Kyle to win, the Toronto Raptors had to win.
I'll take that. I gotta take that.
Yeah.
Because of Kyle.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at my page for Bleacher Report because I'm an Indiana fan. Yeah. And they was like, they put all these fireworks. We got the boy with the boy.
Malcolm Brogdon?
Yeah, the boy, what's it, Lamb.
Jeremy Lamb.
And then you got Victor coming back. And then you had, you just had you got that. I'm like, wait. People getting Jimmy Butler. Russell. You know what I mean? Kawhi. We talking about some Lamb.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Shoot, even on the smaller scope, the Sixers got Al Horford.
Al Horford? Bruh. Whatever. That's all I was like, all right. You know what I mean? But what I can say is
he also lost Thaddeus Young.
That was huge. And the other boy that went to Utah.
Bogdanovich?
Yeah, Bogdanovich. Yeah, that hurt. Then they was trying to trade. Well, they putting it out there, trying to Sabonis. He actually can play, man.
They Sabonis on the trade block?
I think because they trying to get something. They got it. I seen a couple scenarios, so I think so. He might be. But I wouldn't do it because I like him.
Yeah.
Little lefty, he can shoot. He about a.
You're one of those players you just need on your team.
15 to 10. Yeah.
You just need him on your team. Like Thaddeus.
Thaddeus. It's not like he was a big scorer, but he gonna do all the dirty work, play the defense.
I would have loved for him to have been able to come back to the Sixers. I would definitely have them winning the championship.
His offensive game is terrible.
No, it's not terrible, man.
Bro, I get tired of looking at them stupid hook shots.
It's not terrible. He's one thing about him, he scores without having to play call for him. You need as many of those guys as you can because, as we talked earlier about ball-dominant guards, you need people who can either play off the ball or just score without having a ball in their hands, or without having. It ain't like he
have a move. It's just that he put the ball back up
in the basket. That's all. That's the only move I need from you.
All right.
Some people be like, "Yo, I just need you to post up right here, put the ball in the basket after a rebound." That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. People got to play their role.
But what's the boy name? Damian Leonard?
Lillard.
Huh?
Damian Lillard?
Yeah. He said that, which was a good point. He said, I don't think Michael Jordan went to go find no partner to team up with. I said, damn, he got heart saying that. Because that's 100% fact. He stayed with what he got, read up with his team. And if they would have had the boy, Jamarcus, what's his name? Jamarcus Aldridge?
LaMarcus Aldridge?
Oh, LaMarcus. Oh, okay. They probably be, they right there. They right there.
Well, he ran to go chase a ring.
No, he didn't. That's why he didn't get it.
Because he was.
That's why he didn't get it. When you go chase,
he was not the missing piece. That's why.
Yeah, Cousins. But you know what I mean. When you bounce around,
I get what Cousins did. Like that was no. Cousins a little bit different.
I know because he's a free agent.
Nobody wanted him. Nobody.
But now he played for the Lakers. That was huge. It was huge.
Huge is, I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Bro, they got a lot of work out there. Hold up. People forgetting about the Pelicans. That team is going to run you into the dirt. Them players. Hold on, then they got my man. Oh no. That's
Alonzo. You talking about your man Alonzo?
Who?
Alonzo Ball?
No. I was talking about Terry Rozier. He played
he went to Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Woo! I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm texting you. I'm texting you. 25, 5, and 7. I'm texting you every day.
Hold up. You think he gonna average 25, 5, and 7?
It's gonna come close.
Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, mark it down.
Mark it down.
He said 25 points, 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
5 rebounds and 7 assists from Terry Rozier.
All right, dog.
No. Don't
try to do me like that.
Dog,
21
you
points.
Just said mark it down, so I'm not doing you like nothing. All
right, mark it down.
25 points,
21.
5
All right, take the 25.
25 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists.
7 assists. Terry Rozier,
you bum. You know you ain't getting that.
He know I got confidence in him, man.
He ain't got confidence in himself to do that.
All right, that's why he didn't want no team. He ain't want to team up like everybody else.
Because he can't win a championship, so he might as well go get some stats.
He can't win a championship.
He cannot win a championship. Let's not go back to the.
All right, let me ask you this.
Best player on the,
let me ask you this
championship
question.
team.
Let me ask you this question.
What's up?
What if he do average, let's say, 26, 6 and 6? What if he do average that? What would you say? What would you think? What would be your first thought?
Remember that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode where they were down, they were in the huddle, and the coach was like, all right, you set up the 3, I'm going to pass you the ball. What do you do? And he was like, shoot the 3? He was like, yeah, very funny. He said, what are you supposed to do?
Get the ball to Will.
Pass it to Will. That's the only way Terry Rozier averaging that.
Get the ball to Will.
He taking 27 shots. That's it. I don't see that happen. I really don't. But I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, and I'll step it up and admit I'm wrong.
Okay.
On that front.
And then I want you to say
on this podcast.
Yeah, I want you to say, you know sports.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
Say, I want you to say, you know sports, champ.
Okay. All right.
Say, you know sports, champ.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Okay, but no. Let's up the bet. Let's up the bet. If he average, no, I'm not going to use that because the reason why, because that's a long shot.
What?
I'm to average like technically 25 points, but I was going to say, I was going to say, I am going to throw a bet out there, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till I see a little bit more.
No. As much talk
not
as
Rozier,
you
done.
though.
No, I went better with Rozier. No, my bet is when I do come up with something, I just want to shake you up. And you got where you
So you gotta be.
No, I just said.
Anyway.
No, I'm saying you can cut it.
Anyway,
just let me line you up.
I can't. Yo.
Hey, listen, just let me line you up.
Go ahead.
You got a baldy. You got a baldy.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Cause you know what?
Just let me line you up.
My little brother was the same way, and now I can't wait till you start.
Oh, he losing hair?
It's getting a little thin up there, Rob. What should I do?
Thin. I'm in my 30s though, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I just a couple weeks ago, I just hit another age.
I'm seeing the grays as well.
No, they there. At least they gray.
Hold up.
It's not there.
Oh.
Like, I'd rather have gray than not being there.
I'd rather not be there than gray.
No, you tripping.
I would rather. Me.
Yeah. Alright.
Because the beard is, that was always,
No, you know what though?
I'd rather have the.
Nah,
for me.
I would rather have gray.
No, I'm saying for me, because growing up, it was always, hey, right? Oh my God, look at your beard, it's a different color. Keep it, yeah,
yeah. Because you told me you told me you got like Indian in your blood or something like that.
Nah, I don't know what the hell it was. I just one day. Here's the thing. It's funny. We sidebar. I started growing facial hair. Started turning colors. I was like, no, what the heck is this? I shaved it all off. Matter of fact, what happened was a dude said something. He was like, dang, dog, what's wrong with your beard? I was like, what? He's like, it's all different colors and everything.
Yeah,
you look crazy.
It's different colors.
So I shaved it all off. And then as it started to go back, a chick was like, oh my God, I love how your beard's different colors. Never touched it again.
But you know what? That's what they were saying that when we was working at that Walmart. A lot of the chicks liked it because of that. Like, they think you, like, Muslim,
yeah,
and you put something in it, whatever they,
whatever they do.
You know what I mean?
So I was like, nah. It just never touched it.
I ain't never noticed it till people told me.
Yeah.
But then when you see that type of, you like, oh no, he Indian, or he got Indian in his blood, and you like,
no. It just started growing like that, and I left it the hell alone.
That's how it is.
Yeah. But I want to ask you a question that we got off of that question because we started arguing about Terry Rozier. So what's worse for the NBA after this flurry of trades? Anthony Davis forced his way out of New Orleans.
Yeah, that was bull. But go ahead.
Paul George forced his way out of OKC. So what's worse for the NBA? Teaming up or tanking?
Damn, man. And you asked me this question on and off air, and I still did because
I want to say teaming up based off of Dame's comments. Mike ain't.
But you know what? It's still gonna bring in revenue by you teaming up.
It is.
When you tank,
it is.
You like. A lot of people were saying about the Golden State games, and you can check the interviews out.
Yeah.
When those people was coming and they wanted to go see Clay and Steph and all of them, they would give them rest. They would give them rest, and then they said a couple people came from like Africa or something like that, and they didn't play.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh man, that's, you know what I mean. I went to a couple games in Philly, like the Sixers game, and I didn't get to see Derrick Rose. He was resting.
The only reason I went to Sixers game is because the superstar on the other team. Like,
no, that's facts.
I went to.
That's facts.
I think Derrick Rose had like 40 that game.
Yeah, I never caught Dick. I seen him on the bench.
Yeah, like I would go. Oh, I want to see D Rose. I'm gonna go to that game. Oh, snap, LeBron. I'll go to that game.
I did.
I saw the opening game when
OKC.
Michael Carter Williams. He put a stamp on him that he was gonna be the Rookie of the Year that year. They beat Miami here in Philly.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about the recent one.
No,
when you went. I went to the Indiana in December. Indiana versus the Sixers. Jimmy didn't play. Like, I came to see Jimmy.
Sixers got smashed.
Yeah. Victor, he came in that full. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
I think they came right back the next time to smash Indiana. In Indiana.
I want to say, I get that aspect of it for the revenue, but you taking all, and I know the owners can't like this, you taking all the power out of the GMs. Well, not all the power. I would say 70% of the power is out of the GMs because you can still keep your teams afloat and you can still make it attractive. Because remember a few years back, the rumor was that Kevin Durant wanted to go back home. He's from like the Washington D.C. area. The Wizards had a good year the year prior, and then the year he was a free agent, that's when they all went to hell. And they I think they won 48 games the year before. Then the next year they were a lottery team. So it was like if you keep your team at a good standing.
See, but then that's where like.
But it's all. But if
I can't stand that.
If a player could say, because mind you, AD contract wasn't coming up. It wasn't trade me now or lose me in 3 months to free agency. It was trade me now because I want to be traded now, even though I got a year and a half left on my contract.
But you remember, if you can
Paul
remember,
George
that you took it right out of my mouth.
3 years left on his contract?
Yeah, he did the same thing. Sold his house.
Even now, he got 3 years left on his contract.
Like, these guys do whatever. I mean, and I get it, but it's not about money now. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
They're not doing it. It's not about money. They doing it because I want to be on your team. Can I be on your team? Like, bro.
Dame signed the Supermax.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall signed the Supermax.
John Wall. When he gonna end up?
I guess Russ signed the Supermax then, because he got 4 years, 170 million left, right? And I guess Chris Paul signed. Well, obviously, I mean he's up there in age, so if he gets the Supermax, he's gonna take it.
Right.
But you're looking at Kemba turned it down. Paul George turned it down because
he just got one.
No, he turned down the Supermax.
Oh, the stay with
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
So you got AD turned it down because
Paul George turned it down.
Paul George
would have been the highest paid basketball player. I think right now he would have been. Even as of right now, they offered them. I think James Harden contract, but James Harden contract was unheard of.
Yeah.
They offered Paul George like $210.
I think something like $2 like that.
Yeah, like $2s. And this was before anybody got $2s.
Yeah.
He would have been the first one. Nobody would have been. The closest one was like 190 and on down.
Who was that? Mike Conley probably?
No, Mike Conley was like 150 something. It was somebody. Yeah, it was like.
I thought he had something stupid. Like
it was stupid yearly because it was like you know what I mean. Yeah, it was. He was getting paid more than LeBron.
At that, yeah, when he signed.
Man, this dude ain't never healthy, but that's a whole.
Yeah, so I would say it's a teaming up because.
Hold on. The boy that just signed with the Indiana Pacers, like, you know, I'm terrible with names. I don't want to butcher his name. The point guard from
Malcolm Brogdon.
He the second highest paid player in Indiana history.
I hate when people do that. So what?
No, I'm just saying.
The money's different now.
No.
It's the money.
Y'all didn't pay nobody?
The money's a whole.
No, I'm saying it's different. Granger.
The money's off. That was 10 years ago.
Paul George.
That was 5 years ago.
Reggie Miller.
That was 20 years ago.
Vic.
His contract ain't up yet.
I don't give a damn.
Remember in 2016 they had that salary cap explosion because of the TV deals. That's why everybody got stupid deals that they didn't deserve. So that's how Mike Conley got his I get paid more than LeBron James deal.
Yeah, well, he didn't deserve not one penny of that.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, once the wages go up, it's based on the product. He's part of that product. Like the NBA is, it's in a money making heaven right about now. So Mike Conley, he's getting paid according to what he's worth for right now. Because guess what? The next good point guard to get paid is going to outdo his contract, and then the one after that is going to outdo his contract. Mind you, whether you think Ben Simmons is a point guard or not, he just got offered a 5-year, $170 million contract.
That was smart by the Sixers. That was an excellent.
Once his 5 years is up,
but that's the thing.
He's going to get paid $250 million.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You got it now, and at least you don't have to worry about it for 5 years. Well, at least these days, at least for 3 years. Because in his last 2 years, I want to go to LA. And don't let him get a jump shot. Oh Lord. he gonna really say, I gotta feed my family. This I can't eat off of this. T.O.
Latrell.
Oh, Latrell Sprewell said it. These guys, and I mean, I'm not trying to be in their pockets, but at the same time, man, I'm just a fan of, the sport.
But you still ain't answer the question.
Go ahead. I don't have an answer. Yeah, I mean.
So what are your thoughts on tanking? I think tank is necessary. I don't care what nobody says. And I hate saying this because I usually always, choose my words correctly because I'm not paying bums to be on my team.
I think I got to tank because
I'm not paying bums to be on my team. Like the players like Stephen A. Smith, he loved doing that. Oh man, this guy's a pretty good player. He's no scrub. Yes, he is. He's a. Oh, I was about to curse. He's a scrub. Not paying Evan Turner more than $20 million to play basketball. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care how good you think he is. I'm not paying him. I'd rather pay such and such $5 million and be one of the worst teams in the NBA until I can get some draft picks that pan out until I can get a big free agent or something. I'm not hampering myself. I'm not paying Julius Randle anything just because I struck out on KD and Kyrie and Paul George and I canceled my free agent meeting with Kawhi Leonard. I'm not paying Julius Randle and whoever else they paid. I can't remember who else they got. And then in 2016 they were bidding against themselves, the Knicks, and they overpaid for Tim Hardaway Jr. That's I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
He a good player.
So, no, oh my God. Okay.
You don't think he good?
Here.
No, don't look at the money. Do you think he a good player?
No, I don't. No.
But he averaged about 18,
I think he's very one-dimensional, and I think when the shot's not falling, he's worthless. Can't defend. Doesn't create for others.
Keep in mind, he played for the Knicks.
I don't care. I don't care who he played for. He played, and I don't think he's that good of a player.
Okay.
Aside from the money. Now, throwing the money, he's a bum.
All right, I'll take that.
And the way I want to say it is, when you're building a team, he's a bum. Because he's not really going to add anything to you to go over the top.
I think they lucked up. I ain't going to say they lucked up. His game elevated on their team. Just like
I think it's more
Isaiah Thomas.
I think it's more
with Boston.
Somebody got to shoot the ball, so I'm better than all the other bums.
That could be possible. Like Isaiah Thomas.
I'm better than all the other bums. So
who he played for now? Denver?
He went to Washington for a year.
It's over. It's over for him.
It was over for once he got injured.
Yeah, I mean, all this bouncing around.
Once he got injured, it was over for him.
His feelings are still hurt. You know what I mean? He mad at Danny Ainge. Like,
dog.
It's a business. Danny Ainge always throw that out there. It's a business.
Cool.
It's a business.
You're right. That's why. Well, then you can't be mad at players for teaming up then, because a lot of GMs suck.
I mean, the teaming up.
A lot of GMs suck.
I don't like it because they don't want to compete.
A lot of GMs suck.
They do.
Steph Curry was the 7th pick in his draft. You know the two players that went before him? You know who Minnesota who they drafted instead of him?
Yeah.
Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio.
I remember that damn year.
Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio back to back.
That was the stupidest. And granted, Flynn was a nice little player. When he went to
Flynn was a bum. He had an NCAA run and that was it.
Illinois, right? He went to Illinois.
I don't remember.
Right.
Ricky Rubio was an overseas commodity that we didn't really see, but we already knew he couldn't shoot.
But I didn't understand why would they take 2 point guards in the first round
non-shooting point guards instead of Steph Curry. You could have drafted one in Steph Curry. That's why these cats is teaming up.
And that guy Flynn, he ain't even in the league.
He ain't even in the league no more. At least Ricky Rubio was able to carve out a nice long NBA
decent career. Yeah. Who he play for now?
Ricky Rubio, I forgot. He was playing for Utah. Then he went somewhere.
He did just get traded. Or
yeah, he went somewhere. Was he part of that trade to bring Mike Conley in? Probably. That just shows how irrelevant he is.
No, that's true.
As opposed to we know where Steph at, and if Steph go anywhere, we know exactly where he going. So that's why I got no problem with them. I actually got no problem with either, because a lot of these GMs aren't good. Like, the guys that are really good are at the top. Like, I think David Griffin is really good. Like, what he was able to do for New Orleans, I mean, he did luck up because he came in and they already had the first pick with Zion. But what he was able to do with the Anthony Davis trade, he set them up for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
for a long time. Like,
what people is missing is they got Holiday. I mean, I threw that out there first. That's 24 points, bro. Then you got Zion.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Then you got Ball.
Yeah.
Then you got Brandon. He's still coming along. We don't know what we got with him.
I think we got a Kevin Durant.
Less offense.
Yeah, like
he
Kevin Durant,
he can shoot. Yeah. He got some offensive moves. It's just that he's not offensively.
He's not complete. A technician. He's not there yet.
He's not there yet.
He's still young. He's still got time,
he's
bro.
Definitely young. And there's somebody else that they got.
Josh Hart. A good bench piece.
Another. And then, like, that's a lot of running. That's a lot of young guys. They running and gunning.
Then you got your draft picks coming up.
They're gonna run you into the ground. Zion, they probably put him.
I'm team together.
Maybe probably put him at power because he got size and he got athleticism.
Yeah.
The ball is a video, so you know how they do the combine. See how high you jump.
They had to put.
They had to put the things up on something.
Yeah, they had to put it up on something so they could see how.
I said, damn, this is bananas.
Yeah.
The ball is already clearing the top of the back.
He cleared it.
That's crazy.
He cleared the vertical drawing. And
that's crazy.
Yeah.
He 285 pounds. Like my man said, he ain't human. The ball, he be like, yo, chill. I don't even know his name. He from Philly. He be like, he sound like Bernie Mac. He be like, yo, chill. He said it on there. He was like, Zion said, gorillas don't play basketball. He said when he made that cut, he said, yeah, he gonna bust out his shoe. That's not a human, that's a gorilla, man. That boy's is something that I never seen.
I think
before.
David Griffin said like he was touched by the hand of God to play basketball.
Yo, he's special, man.
Yeah, he's
special.
Athletically, he's special.
But the thing about it, they did say they got watch.
We'll see.
Because if he stopped playing basketball, they can't keep him away from the Twinkies. You know what I mean? No, the boy definitely eat.
You think he Robert Tractor Trailer? He gonna eat himself out of the?
Oh man, Robert Tractor Trailer passed away, man. Come on, man.
All right.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about his NBA career, man. Not that.
No, Rob. I mean, no, because Rob couldn't do.
All right,
he
my
couldn't
man.
Get off that ground.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp was skinny when we know him as the Rain Man.
Yeah,
Sean
and then he ate himself out the league. Remember during the lockout?
I remember they showed one game.
I was like, yo,
I remember one game. Sean Kemp did a 360 dunk, right?
Sean Kemp was very athletic.
Then he went to Cleveland. He did a 360 layup. Barely got. I said, oh my God, a 360 layup, because he couldn't get up. But he developed into a little shooter. Like he was able to hit a jump. Like what's his name? Antonio McDyess. Antonio McDyess was an explosive player. Then he started hitting mid-range jumpers. So, I mean, Zion, that's what he need to work on now. He athletic, but that's not going to get you but so far.
Extremely athletic.
Blake Griffin. Don't like him.
Blake Griffin had a lot of good years.
Yeah,
when he was the best.
I don't like him.
One of the best athletes.
I don't like him. No off, like, he He never added to his game.
He definitely added to his game.
What he added?
He added a lot to his game this year.
Name it.
He added a lot. He had a 3-point shot, a mid-range shot.
3-point shot.
He's not a 50% 3-point shooter now, but he added it to his game.
I doubt it.
And you can't leave him open like you could before.
No, he always had
and feel as comfortable about it.
Oh, like a mid-range game you talking about?
Everything. He added to it.
Negative.
He added to it.
No. Blake Griffin, he don't have it.
Maybe not, he may not be the guy that's going to lift you and bring you to a championship, but he's got some game to him. I think Detroit should have traded for Russell Westbrook, though. I think it's probably just
that's stressful. That's stressful to be playing out there with no players. I mean, they still up and coming. Like if I'm Westbrook, I'm older. I'm trying to be like
playing in OKC.
No, well, I don't want to go to Detroit. That's like another headache.
Nah, no, I wouldn't say that. You're playing in East. It's an easier road. You got Blake and Andre Drummond, which that's something. Is not KD and Kyrie, but
yeah, but he
that's a 5th seed ish, 4th, 5th seed.
Yeah, what they was like 6th seed? No, they didn't make the playoffs. No, they did.
They lost to. They were 8th seed then because they lost to. They got swept by the Bucks.
Yeah, they ain't have a chance in this.
So if you could be the 8th seed without Westbrook, I would have said.
I'd say 5th.
Yeah, he could elevate him to the 5th seed.
Well, I say that.
But Milwaukee, I guess, would be the one team you're like, I don't think they could beat them on their best day.
Right.
That's about it. Toronto ain't got Kawhi no more. What are they?
They back called the Rosa back.
No.
They got the chip now.
No.
Said thanks, buddy.
No.
We did it.
But without you.
That's what we did without you right there.
That's the Tiki Barber thing. Like, dang, we let you go and then we win the chip.
That sucks. Because they would have won a chip with Tiki that year.
Yeah, but he retired.
He retired. All because he was mad at the coach. He was tired. These guys, Strahan retired too, right? Remember?
Yeah, but he got his ring first.
He said,
he got his ring first.
He said, I'm going to come back. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
He came back. They won the championship.
Yeah. So let's wrap up our. Before we wrap up our sports podcast, I didn't even look at it. It just came across my phone. Ty Gurley, he blasted the NFL, NBA wage gap. Seems like everybody got a problem with the wage gap now. All of a sudden, even though whatever. How do you feel about that? Because I was watching something, and it was showing like the difference between some of these NBA players and some of these NFL players, and how it's ridiculous the amount of money an NBA player is getting compared to how a mediocre-ish NBA player is making way more than the best NFL players. What do you think about that?
He should have played in the NBA.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Just like when you look at my life.
the regular person and the rich person wage gap is ridiculous.
Bruh, you know what I mean? Should have made that better choice.
Yeah. And on top of the fact that you got to sacrifice something if you want it.
Yeah, that's true.
If every player in the NFL said we're not playing again until either we get better pay, because they're a $1 billion organization. I don't know who's making more. I would say the NFL, but if the NBA is making more than the NFL overall as a league, it's not by much, and I don't think they are.
I would say that the NFL,
number one.
I did because
I think they're the number one.
They only play 16 games.
Yeah,
and then if you get hurt,
they would all have to sit out and say we either want fully guaranteed contracts, which I think will help out.
You know they talking about cutting games.
What, cutting 2 preseason games and adding?
No. They talking about cutting preseason game and cutting regular season games. They were saying that they think to cut at least one of those games because of injuries. They trying to spare.
Should have kept it at 14 games. What was it?
I don't remember. That's before my time.
Nah, we were alive, don't it?
I didn't say I wasn't alive. I said it before my time.
I thought. Never mind. Whatever.
Come on, man. Before my time, as in like when I got locked in.
All right.
When the Cowboys won that Super Bowl.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like Kyler Murray, he can't complain about anything because he chose football over baseball, and baseball players get paid way more than everybody else.
162 games.
When you the best player in baseball, you get paid way more than the best player in basketball.
Nah, they play too many damn games. They only get like 2 months off. That's too much. Football, I get a long off season.
No, they don't. No, you don't. Dog, they do voluntary mini camps.
When?
And what, like May? They got the rookie mini camps right after they get drafted. Then
that's 3 months.
Voluntary mini camps.
And if you don't make the playoffs, that's 4 months.
Yeah, but if you don't make the playoffs, what are you doing? Working hard so you can make the playoffs.
I'm gonna get my paycheck, brother.
Working hard. Oh, that's you want to undo.
No, I'm just saying
that's what you just said.
No, I'm just saying
that's basically what you just said.
Look at the NFL. That's what it is. Those guys, they only play for money. I mean, that's the shine.
No, MLB get about the same amount of time off. They pack all their games in.
No, MLB is too. And it's not as brutal. Like, it's not like the wear and tear.
But they got off November, December, January, February.
No, it's not that long.
Yeah, it is that long.
No, it's not that long. What are you talking about? The World Series is when? Like June? When is the World Series? When is the World Series?
In like October.
I gotta look it up.
June. You know what month we in, right?
Come on, man. Scratch that, man.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about
you just throwing months out there. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, but they don't have that much time. They go right.
Because spring training ain't until like February, beginning of February. Let's see what spring training is. MLB spring training.
Yeah, and it's like February, March.
Come on. Yeah, and then the World Series is in like October. I said we'll go to November. All right, Grapefruit League opener. They played February 23rd. So you're looking at
when the World Series
almost March.
World Series in January.
No, the World Series is in like it was a couple World Series that ended in about November, but the World Series is in like October. Last year's World Series. Oh man, see, they doing too much.
California, you got.
I ain't want to see all this. Last year's World Series was October 23rd to the 28th. November, December, January, most of February. They got enough time off. They packed all those 1,000 games.
It's a lot of games, man.
Yeah, 162 games is a lot of games to play.
Nights, man. One night they playing at 7. Next night they playing at 3.
I think what would be better, it might cause some more wear and tear on the players, but they're not doing a lot. But I think they should have more double headers to have more days off in between.
No, that's true. But like you said, they not doing nothing. It's just like kind of.
I hate to say that because I ain't never really played baseball to know what type of strain you get.
I played.
It just looked like.
Well, it's just certain positions do a lot. Like of course, like the catcher,
that's a lot of
pitcher, because the pitcher do get days off.
Yeah.
The outfielder.
Yeah. They pitch every 5th day.
Yeah. I mean, your arm. You know what I mean? The outfielder, because once they go to the ball, jumping up there.
But that's if it reached the outfield.
If it reached the outfield,
you'll be sitting out there.
They are grown men. These grown men on steroids, brother.
I know. I'm just saying. Like I'm talking about, it could be a lot of ground balls, a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah.
You could just be sitting out there.
But for the most part, they the pitchers and the catcher.
The pitchers in the infield is the ones that's getting all the work, and the catcher.
Yeah, the catcher. The catcher definitely.
He getting all the work.
He ain't got no other choice but to get that work.
Yeah, he got all the work.
Even when he don't want the work.
Yeah.
Somebody be running on their way home. Dock him. I be like, damn. No, we might have to move a little bit of that sand out there, brother.
How about you not be catching? Can you just say make a better decision?
Yeah. I'm not squatting that long anyway.
I can't.
You know what I mean?
They gotta give me a stool. They gotta give me a stool out there.
Yeah, definitely give me a stool.
That's the only way.
Or let me just be on my. I mean, some of them be on their knees.
I need a stool, brother.
Yeah. I mean, you. I
need me a recliner to get that. Like, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up, man. Let the people know how to get in contact with us.
You know how to do it.
Yeah.
Check out our YouTube page, like, subscribe.
And let them people see your shirt, man. Your No Holding Thought shirt.
I ain't bring it with me.
Yeah. It's typical.
I ain't bring it with me.
It's typical.
First of all, we gonna talk about that later. Alright, folks, that was our show. You know what to do. Y'all at y'all.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta get that. I got 2 people on the shirts. I keep forgetting to fucking